In the previous video, we have seen the duties of an advocate towards the client, and now it's the duties on the advocate towards the court. First is the act in a dignified manner. An advocate must maintain a respectful attitude while at a court and shall respect the dignity at the of the judicial office. Not to communicate in private. The advocate shall not try to seek favorable decisions by any illegal means, including bribing the court or communicating any favor in private. It is considered as a gross form of a professional misconduct if at all an advocate tries to influence the decision of the court by having a private communication with the judge. Second is refuse to act in an illegal manner towards the opposition. An advocate is also required to prevent his client from resorting to the unfair practices relating to the court, opposing counsel, or the opposite parties. Means advocate must stop his client also to act in illegal ways or to adopt the unfair practices towards the opposing counsel or the opposing parties. An advocate shall have his own sense of judgment and mustn't use a strong language in the court of law. The advocate is not a mouthpiece of a client. Legal counsel must exercise his or her own judgment. Appear in a proper dress code. And next is refuse to appear in front of relation. This rule is laid down in section 30 of the Advocates Act 1961. If there is a family tie existing between the presiding judicial officer and an advocate, then the advocate shall not appear in such cases and shall request for the change in bench. Not to wear bands or gowns in public places. Not to represent establishments of which he is a member. So these are all the rules on the advocate towards the court. And next is the fiduciary relationship between a lawyer and a client. A fiduciary relationship is that of a trust and confidence. The lawyer-client relationship is purely fiduciary in nature.